Chat.
Shit. Yep, I can still hear you play.
Shit, he can. I still know how to change it.
I hear everything.
I know what I got to do to change that though.
Sorry to tell you that, bro.
No, I know what I got to do to change it though. I could have sworn the other day y'all said no. Surely I'm not tripping. Wait, but then you turn me down?
Did I turn you down?
Yeah, like I told you, y'all can turn me
Yeah, I
down
turned
in
you down,
play
but I can
chat.
still hear myself talking.
So you can still see himself talking. That's right, I had all this shit wrapped. Hold on. Gotta wrap this shit around my mic because I can't have all these cords everywhere. That's nothing I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do cord management. Heavy cord management too. Like having all this shit everywhere, man. Where are your glasses? Oh yeah. Where are my glasses? I don't know. Damn. Damn. I just have them. Oh. I found her. Okay. Game night was fucking successful, chat. Although I wish I'd have brought my microfiber cloth because that lens really needs to be wiped. But an interesting thing that I figured out for sure is that when I'm using my 1440p my 2K monitor, resolution, of course, whenever I'm using my iPhone is a lot clearer. So you know what that means? That means I am considering getting another oh, we got 5 minutes. Wait a minute, let me see something real quick. Go to weapons, loadouts, new
Oh, we already going Verdansk?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left.
The Battle Royal core? I thought that was duos.
No, we don't got duos. Just for some reason they don't want to give that to us. Let me see what I can get real quick. I don't know what the fuck that is. Magazine. some of these guns I actually have. Wait, didn't I use this gun? This gun was ass. That one was ass. Let me try one of these. Fully auto. Which one had a terrible firing rate? Let me see. I'm just looking for guns. I think that one was terrible. I don't use that shit no more. I'm using guns that got something in the vault. Oh, he did? He gave you the Modern Warfare disc? Congrats. Also, don't see your... Oh, right. Thanks. I be forgetting to do that sometimes. There you go. That's why having Lakeisha in the chat is so important, or just having a viewer as well in general, because when they can't hear something, they let you know, because last thing you want to do is record or broadcast and then you don't have no fucking audio. Boy, that is a terrible thing to find out later, especially when you shitting on niggas. Congrats on getting that disc. Hold that disc as close as you can, because at this point, what they are doing in the gaming world, they are actually trying to get rid of that shit. Yeah, Drew, I advise you go into your vault and actually grab some guns, bro, because...
Go to what?
Go inside your vault.
Hey, why shit good the way it is?
I'm just saying, like, fuck with your guns a little bit. Like, just start using your shit, because you can have fun doing that. Like, I'm gonna use stems. Let's go. Alright, so today we are going to Verdansk. We are playing on big map, and we are actually playing with randoms. Okay, yeah, we definitely playing with randoms, so. Could I go in and play with duos? Possibly I can. PS5 self-sabotage. MOD, Tefton, Toffin, whatever his name is. Why does it say Avalon? I don't know why I like tricking us like that. See. I ain't gonna lie, chat, I'm thirsty.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
And I'm about to mute my mic.
What about this your mic?
What?
Well, you gonna have to, because I can't fucking hear. Might as well join the party chat this time. Shit.
I thought we was in a party
soldier.
chat.
Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after him.
I thought we was in a party chat.
Be advised, gas
What?
is closing in.
I thought we were in a party chat.
Come on, game chat. I
Enemy
mean.
soldier incoming.
Marking target location.
Yeah, Lakeisha, there's an app called PSN. Download it
Eliminate all targets in the AR.
on the App Store on your iPhone, PlayStation Store. I mean, not PlayStation Store, but PlayStation. It's called the PlayStation app. Download that, whatever the case is, and from your mobile device, you can search me up. I'll show you how to do all that. But just download the app. It's real simple, real easy to use. Or you can search me up on the PS4. But I may not know how to necessarily navigate you during stream. But there should be something as it relates to friends, friend requests, and search. Them niggas already done? Weak asses.
Marking target hacking loot.
Yeah, he already
Squad
left.
mates in the gulag.
What a
If they
weird-
survive, they redeploy.
Not the firecracker skin. Who got the firecracker skin? Oh, I didn't even see that.
Precision airstrike standing by.
So as you can see, Lakeisha, we're on the bigger map.
Squad mate has been cleared for redeployment.
Which is kind of what we wanted, right?
Loot here.
This is what we were supposed to be getting back to. Who with me ain't got no damn money?
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I'm up top.
Operator establishing score streak. Using lethal.
3-1 on the road. Strike inbound. No hit. Go again.
Right here. How
Fuck
many?
that
How many?
bullshit.
Told you, I don't go out like that. You lucky I went fucking down, Drew.
Squad mates in the gulag.
Cause I really don't die like that.
Chance to redeploy.
God damn it, man. Yeah, y'all ass gonna start jumping on and getting some practice, nigga.
Earn redeployment or die
Them niggas don't
trying.
even know they dealing with a little demon.
Target down. Apply for redeployment. You earned it.
Back in business.
God damn, they started me off way back here. How many of y'all niggas dead? Both of you niggas? Trash ass. Who got the most money? Self-sabotage? Oh shit! Go 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 go!
Fuck. God damn it.
Last man standing.
Your squad mate failed their mission. They're headed back to base.
Fuck this cord! I don't want this cord in my way, man. Alright, you niggas want to pull it together. Y'all are legit scrubs. Damn, it don't make any difference whenever you playing with niggas who don't play with mics. Hey, start that party. Please. Avalon 3 minutes. We not going no fucking Avalon. Even my streamers don't like that weak ass map. I ain't playing on it. Send me anywhere but Avalon.
Trey, you gotta unmute yourself, bro.
Yeah, you can send me a party chat, please. We not going to Avalon.
We're in party chat.
We are? Oh. And you say you can hear yourself, right?
Yeah, I can.
Let me see. Something real quick, chat.
Shit.
Okay. PS5. Elgato 4KX. Chat Link Pro. The solo cast. No. Wait. mean, what the fuck are they asking me to do here? You know what? I thought about doing. I'm about to just let me see if I use my fucking Bluetooth, man. Which is something I don't use. If that don't fix it, I don't know where it's going. Can you hear me? Of course not. Mic's bugging. Can you hear me? Hello? Drew. Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Do you hear my audio?
Yeah, I can.
You still hear the audio?
It's your headphones, bro.
Well, why can't I fucking hear? No, I don't have no fucking. All right, can you hear me now? What about my audio? Yeah, I figured it out because I'm using my Bluetooth now. Now I'm actually I figured something. I mean, I could have did this shit already, but now I have to keep this mic, this headset plug charged up. So the next thing I'm gonna have to figure out how to do. I don't know how much battery this bitch got, so I hope it got enough battery. Cause I don't charge it often, but it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to start doing. So what I did was I actually connected the headset Bluetooth. It's not necessarily the headphones themselves. It's something else. I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. Oh shit. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it the fuck out. That's what I do, bro. I figure this shit the fuck out. Chat, y'all still there? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me go check OBS, make sure everything's spiffy. Nope. Everything's not spiffy. I don't know if they can hear game audio. I don't think they can hear game audio. Lakeisha, can you hear game audio? I don't think she can. I'm not seeing it pop up on the damn screen. Hearing the game itself, yeah. She can hear me. Nah, this ain't it. It's something, now when I switch the headset controller, she can. But then he can't hear me. Fuck. because it's routing the audio to my headset. Damn it. I figured it out. I know you can hear me now because I'm looking at the mixer. But see, now he can't hear me. As soon as I do that, it take the sound away from them though. Nope, I'm just gonna have to mute myself. That's what I'm gonna do for now until I figure this out. I'm not gonna figure it out right now on stream. Just do it some other time. I just have to figure it out. Damn, how we only got a minute left to search Verdansk? Well, I kind of had it figured out for a second, chat. I'm gonna figure it out later. Have you tried asking? Of course, but I mean, it's still something like you have to kind of figure out. Like, of course, that's my first option. That's the first go-to. Is AI. That's what I was just doing. But you still have to go through the process of actually running, you know what I'm saying, diagnosis and shit. Like, you gotta actually, it's telling you what to do, but you still gotta fuck with this shit. But it also tells you this is one of the biggest issues that streamers have. When you get to this level, whatever the case is, and you start playing with people, and I'm sending audio to you right now to the Mac, I have to use two separate mics. But the thing is, the console wants to route certain information to one thing. It doesn't want to route it to two things. So you have to go in and do all this other shit, whatever the case is, and that takes work. It takes work. Like, I'm gonna have to figure this out tonight. Either way, like, I gotta buy another mic. I don't like how it's sending my audio to them.
War zone. Get geared up. Stand by. Enemy dropping into the AR.
So
area. Watch the skies.
Bring them to me alive.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Man.
Trick.
I'm here, nigga. I'm just muted.
Man, people leaving the fucking lobbies. Went down
I
90
don't give a
something.
damn. You remember what happened when niggas leave the lobby? We load in, we win.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
That is of no concern to me.
Why'd you mute yourself if you fixed the problem?
Nigga, you can still hear my audio.
No, I can't. Oh, yeah, I
Enemies are
can.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Damn.
Because for me to fix that problem the way I just did it, my chat can't hear the audio. They can't hear shit. So that's another thing I have to kind of diagnose and figure out how to fix it. Welcome to stream world, my nigga.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I hope LeBron do go to the San Antonio Spurs. That's guaranteed chip. Come on, LeBron. Come on to the Spurs, nigga. That's guaranteed championship.
You think LeBron James go to the Spurs?
He go to the Spurs. That's guaranteed championship. That's over with. Fuck you gonna stop with LeBron James and a Wemby.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
You out of there.
Changing men.
LeBron James ain't that good no more.
Man, LeBron James, I don't wanna hear that shit. I know you ain't watching this year. Well, you out your damn mind. He just carried them niggas without Luka. Stop it. That boy's still better than 90% niggas in the NBA right now. You tripping.
I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
Now, name me 5 niggas right now better than LeBron James in the NBA. Now, give me
Enemies
6.
dropping into the AO.
Give me 6. Look.
And
Stop it.
Wemby.
I don't know if he averaged more points per game. Bitch, you think you gonna sit up there and snipe all fucking game? You got me fucked up, bitch. You'll be the first nigga dead in this lobby.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Jalen Brunson.
Stop it. What I'm saying is, when you match them up together, bro, can't none of them niggas hold LeBron. None of them. The only niggas that can possibly hold LeBron in the NBA right now is, of course, Wemby, Giannis, and some other bigs. That's it, bro. But ain't nobody stopping him. And you damn sure ain't stopping no Wemby. We talking about LeBron that can still go out there and give you 40 right now with ease. That nigga keep sniping niggas. Ain't none of these niggas leaving that lobby. I ain't leaving either. Didn't give a damn. They dropped me in there with 2 people. We went in. We finna get this win, nigga. So sit around. I know what niggas in here doing. Let me get this. I'm finna get this easy, dub.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Trouble on my mind. I got trouble on my mind. Niggas be hating on Pusha T. For what? Trey, you hating on Pusha T?
Never hated on him.
You don't hate on Pusha T?
Who said please no? I'm sick of you hating ass niggas. Nah, niggas hate LeBron because he black. I'ma say it. God damn it. All this hate don't make no fucking sense. Even I stopped hating on a nigga in 2016 when he came back from 3-1. At this point, nigga, it's racist. I ain't did shit but terrorize you niggas in the East. That's all he ever did. Even if he didn't win the goddamn championship, he knocked your goddamn team off. That's why you're mad. Nicest nigga ever. Don't say nothing. Probably did say he was a GOAT once or time. Niggas got in their goddamn feelings about it. Oh, fuck it. Well, he supposed to feel like he the goddamn GOAT. Sorry, but Michael Jordan couldn't beat the nigga 101. Absolutely get crushed. He bullied that nigga in the paint. Although I feel like Kobe could.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Yeah.
Watch the skies.
That I believe. But I ain't never seen Jordan play no phenomenal fucking defense. And then it's not even just Kobe's defense. Kobe's offensive game one-on-one is lethal. He always calling ISO. LeBron can too. And then of course he developed that fadeaway. Who the fuck's shooting at me?
Enemy
on my
soldier
nerves,
incoming.
bitch. Got killed by somebody else. These niggas ain't trying to lead. They trying to get that first win so they can get that nuke. Hell yeah. You gotta win like 5 games though. I'm gonna get this win. I don't give a fuck. As more niggas leave.
5 games in a row?
Not necessarily 5 games in a row. Well, yeah, 5 games in a row, technically.
soldier
Changing
incoming.
Throwing tactical.
Did you get one of Dennis's outfits?
He gave me some clothes. I just didn't want to hear his mouth, so I took both of them. I can't wear no shit like that. It's like a damn clown. I just did it just to fucking keep the
Enemies
peace.
are dropping into the area.
This type of
That nigga
shit,
did
like,
it
man,
already
just take him,
pulled
man.
up.
You can feel him, like, that's the type of nigga he is.
What do you call it?
You can't say no to him.
What do you call it though? Final form outfit?
Splash.
I don't know. The shit look raw depending on which one you got. Like, that white on white was pretty cool. But I don't even wear
I mean, to
sleeveless
be honest,
shirts.
I've always known Dennis to wear shit
Yeah,
like that.
that's Dennis, so it's just like, I love him. So, fuck it, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just,
But
he's
any
always
other
been
nigga, I'd be
him.
like, what the fuck?
I'm like, nigga, why the fuck would you give me some shit like that? But Dennis wasn't gonna let me say
Enemies
no.
dropping into the
As soon
AR.
as he saw I could fit, he go, man, take that shit, nigga. He the big brother, so I can't, like, tell him no.
Hey, that's how D be feeling. D probably like, what the fuck I look like wearing this ninja shit?
He on his own, though. He on his own. That ain't my brother. That ain't my biological brother. 21 niggas left to go. I'm catching this dub. I don't give a fuck.
That nigga said, I cut my mama off.
He did. Shit, she made this some fucked up shit, too.
Taking fire.
Shit, JR and Prince is smart. They realize they gonna need Scooter. But he still need to hash it out with his mama.
No, you don't. Sometimes your fucking mama need to be the adult. No, I don't hear that shit, bro. I'm an adult and get told to act like an adult sometimes. So when an adult that's more of an adult than me, they need to fucking do their part, bro. Stop that shit, bro. You don't hash no shit out after a certain period of time. You are a child to your
Enemies
mother,
are
bro.
dropping into the area.
I can see if
Watch
it was
the
some
sky.
shit you did, bro. Then you go before her like a man and you apologize. But all the other shit, bro, no. Let adults be adults, bro. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't ever forget that them motherfuckers were adults before you. They need to grow up sometimes, bro. No, cause they be wrong, bro. Now he don't need to do shit. He doing exactly what he's supposed to do. You wronged your child, you need to fucking stand up, you need to apologize, bro. That's like me blaming myself from
not
going.
talk to your mama for 2 years.
Nah, I don't, yeah, nigga, I don't talk to my shell. We cool though. Yes, sir. You wronged me. God damn it. I'm not finna kiss no ass and go around nobody who treated me a certain way and I didn't deserve it. I ain't called for that. You damn right. Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you join the circus? You're only teaching them to continue to do it. Hell no. I'm not finna go fake kick it. I love you though. If you don't call me to no events, I ain't coming to no events. And if I don't feel like you
Enemies
sincerely
dropping
apologize,
into the AO.
then shit, I'm not coming. We ain't never gonna fucking make it right. And guess what? It ain't my problem. I'm gonna forgive you for my own sake, for my own self. You got me fucked up. Hell nah, boy. The hell? Like, me and my mama, we good. But my mama don't never call me. My mama don't call me till she wants some money from me. I accepted that. I call her when I feel like I want to call her. That's all I can tell you. It don't mean I love her, hate her, or none, love her no less then. You got people that'll be like, you need to call your mama. No, I don't need to call my mama. I call mama when I want to call my mama. That normally that's a person projecting. That's really them telling you what they feel like they should
Enemy
be doing.
soldier incoming.
Changing mags.
yeah, we got a bunch of bots in this lobby. I'm not leaving this lobby. We got bots in this lobby.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Look, I couldn't switch to my damn gun.
Are they bots or are they just people?
They bots. I mean bots. They people who just don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm not giving up on this free win. I don't give a damn how long we sit here.
Chat, you hear this, man?
These niggas steady fast. These niggas that don't keep fighting in this house, they damn sure ain't trying to leave this lobby. We'll leave in 2 minutes.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
This bitch ass nigga still sitting up there. Watching that number. Tell Drew to buy the game so y'all can do 1v1.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
You don't want to know 1v1 me. I didn't like the design of the outfit, but it looked nice in the baby toy thing. Thank you. I didn't like the outfit, but I wasn't gonna tell Dennis that ain't some shit I wear. But I understand how Dennis, how he can be. Cause the moment he figured I could even fucking fit it, he just like, no, you gotta take it. That's how he's always been. Nigga, just take it home.
See, you took it home, eh?
I ain't finna fight that nigga. Nah, it don't never get that serious. He ain't no bully. Dennis beat up bullies. But he the older bro, so it's like you just fucking do
Dennis
it.
fucking almost killed Cody Rumble.
Oh yeah, he did. Dennis is a dangerous black man.
Is the game starting?
The game finna start. That's why I said to sit your ass in the lobby.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Now nigga, it's just me and you. I hope you ain't fucking leave this lobby. Nigga, where'd you go?
I'm still here.
That's why you don't leave these lobbies. These niggas think they finna just get them a free fucking walk off. You gonna have to lock the fuck in, cause these niggas not
All
gonna be
stations,
easy.
green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
But they can be. Get money, get UAVs. Money, UAVs. Alright, chat, so this is one of those rare things where there's only 18 people in the fucking lobby when there should be
I saw you fly all the
150.
way to the end, shit.
No, he's flipping already.
Gas is approaching your position.
You know, they playing.
Got a contract
But
here.
who else playing? He playing. Who else playing? This nigga Trey jumping.
Fuck is he thinking? Bro, what is you doing? We gotta get ground loot. You trying to go to the end, nigga. It's the first nigga to get all the fucking money on this map. This nigga wanna fly to the end of the map.
So why are we getting this scabby? Why the fuck?
Nigga, because you got range, you got freedom to loot every goddamn thing. Fuck all that. It's only 18 niggas on this big ass map. Loot.
You're clear to engage all hostiles.
We got a scabby right there. Free to get. We ain't gonna have no problems. None. This nigga wanna fly to the end of the map.
Chat, you see how he talk to me, Chat?
I'm talking to him like a brother.
He talking to me, Chat, like he my goddamn boss or something, bro.
Not his boss. Not his boss. Absolutely not. I just think there's something else we need to do. He ain't even get the scavenger yet.
Who's in the fucking scavenger?
Supply box is located. Move to secure.
Where is the damn, were there any what's the faces?
What?
What is it called? Fucking you know, the things for the flags.
No, I ain't getting that.
I'm just saying they ain't none on the
Supply
map.
box secured. Move to the next one. One supply box remaining. Move to secure. Contract complete. All supply boxes found.
Oh, there you go. Right here.
Loot here.
Recon.
Check your map. I've marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture
Thought
it
that
for
was,
information on the next gas spread.
Where the fuck is the what's the name?
It's right there, you don't see it?
No. Come on, we gotta get this recon.
250 meters away.
That was kind of the gun I needed, but
Your squad's in the
we
safe
got a lot of
zone.
time. We gotta move.
You're losing ground. Move it.
It's damn near all about getting the recon at this point. It is, actually. Come on.
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure.
Where's the next recon at?
We got enough for UAV.
Well done,
We
soldier.
do, but
Check your map for the next
we
gas
need to
spread
get
location.
recons. There's recons. Shit, there's recons back here. We need a vehicle.
Got a contract
Come on.
here.
We can go get a what's name back there. Pick that. Let's
That's
go.
our field upgrade.
We out here. Let's go. Get the fuck out of here. Why the fuck out of here? There is a buy station back there. I guess we can get Lodi. We need to go. It's all about who
Upload,
gets
let's
the
see UAV.
No, we don't need
Lodi
it.
gonna job.
We don't need it right now. Get Lodi, because if you get into a goddamn gunfight right now, we ain't got enough for Lodi. What going on? Oh, I ain't having enough for Lodi.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Let's go. I got the wrong loadout too. Oh well, come on. There's a heli.
Vehicle marked.
Damn, did somebody get the one back there? Fuck! So I know where somebody at. We gotta go back here then.
Got a contract here.
Well, it looks like somebody back there already, but there's a fucking vehicle there. There's one here.
Got a contract here.
in the helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Why are you jumping way back there? Come on, come
Enemy
on.
intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread. Help your squad mates secure the intel. If you join them, you'll speed up capture.
Want a UAV?
Hurry up, let's go. Let's go, do not wait on that shit. Go, go, come on, get your ass up.
Capture complete.
Go, get to the
Hell of a
helicopter.
job. Uploading information on the next gas
Where
spread.
is you going?
UAV!
No, get in the helicopter, they here. Boy, if it ain't from our witness, his ass have been smoked.
Got a contract here.
You don't see them shooting on the map, boy, they was right there. Finna clap your
Loadout drop
ass.
headed your way. Mark the point on the map containing enemy intel. Capture and secure it.
Hurry up. Fuck. I'll buy you back. Don't worry. I got you.
Presto, reload.
They are mad.
The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
Damn it, man.
Stay alive, get him on back.
Let me know when you're in the gulag and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live. I still got fucking 30 seconds.
Damn it.
Squad mate redeploying. to
Land on the
AO.
flag. Go in and get it.
Land where?
Land on the flag.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Damn, they actually after my ass. Alright, get out of there, dude. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there now. They know you there.
Reach the intel. Joining us will speed up the process.
No, you went that way. Come head over this way.
Marking location.
We about to have to use our instincts.
I'm good.
Oh, fuck, they're chasing me.
I bet you they is.
It's all down to you now. Step up.
Tell him to get his monkey ass spider there. Damn it.
Calling
I
in
gotta
score
fucking
streak.
go.
She can kill that bitch ass nigga.
Possibly.
He's gonna be looking out that window.
Marking target location.
That's your AR?
Yes, one of them.
No fuel, no fuel.
Forget it.
UAV RTB.
Marking target location. Changing mag.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I didn't know he was in there. I thought he was
Welcome to
floating.
the Gulag.
Bitch.
Fight to win redeployment.
Damn, I didn't know he was in there either.
Me
He didn't
either.
show up on the,
I mean, I thought when he brought him back, like he nigga was just floating or some shit.
the other nigga ain't show up on radar.
He did. I saw him on my map. He was like, but he had brought him back, so he's technically floating over it.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
You know, I gotta face this nigga in here. That nigga almost tore me up too. Not me.
Cheat, you got it.
Changing mags.
Time for redeployment. You earned it.
Probably got my shit. Definitely can't land there. Them niggas on that shit.
Marking target location.
They gone now.
He probably is. We probably got my shit.
Nope, he going back.
Marking target location.
Yeah, because
Going
he
back
gotta
straight
try
to
to
your
go buy him. He gotta go try and buy him back.
And guess where he going?
Nigga, I'm finna go challenge they
there to
ass.
his shit.
Nigga, I give a fuck. Hi, bitch. You don't know where I'm going yet.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
That might bad.
Precision airstrike ready for task.
Yeah, them niggas was so ass. They ain't even pick up their shit.
Changing mags.
Don't float for 30,000 years.
Go back to where you got your gun from.
You pull up back where I got the gun from.
I'm going. Right here, right?
Right
Marking
down there.
target location.
We gotta move toward the middle of the circle. We gonna be the odd
Your
fucking
squad
niggas
made it
out.
to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
I don't see that nigga gun.
He ain't got no gun.
UAV standing by.
Marking target location.
Yeah, I got 2100 from you. Probably yourself, really. Can't buy it. We on radar too.
I know.
They probably got a shitload of UAVs ready to pop and hold. They gonna be aiming for what's the name towards the end. We can't sit here. Still got us on UAV.
Operator establishing score streak.
Is he moving or what? To the middle of that circle.
Changing mag.
Fucking gets me is the bullets was coming from this way. Ain't
Mission
nobody showing up on
timeline
the
over.
damn map.
UAV exiting the area.
I got ghosts.
Ghost? No, you gotta be moving for Ghost to work.
And you got the fan blowing in your mic or what?
Ain't got no fan blowing in my mic.
Well, I ain't staying out here with my ass out.
Oh, they took the last one.
Marking target location.
Bitch ass niggas.
Why you don't play up?
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
These niggas know what the game is.
Got a contract here. I'm good.
High value target marked. Expect resistance. Heads up. An enemy squad marked you as a bounty target. Enemy hunters were taken out. You're in the clear. All squad mates are in the safe zone.
UAV. Yeah, let's go get it.
Marking target location.
UAV available for tasking.
Calling in score streak.
I need some ammo. Damn!
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Alright, let's go. Set up somewhere.
Nigga, we're being
You
tracked.
wanna be at? I got trophy system and two
Well, you can't set up shit.
of those
We can try,
turns.
but they really are way over here.
Marking target location.
They over there fighting.
Do you see him?
Hell no, I can't see them, but we need to get some. We probably need another UAV. There's 3 teams left. And I know.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Potentially,
The gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
we need another UE. Cause we finna do something crazy. We finna potentially win.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
It all boils down to who hold this shit down right here.
Only 2 left.
Only 2 teams left, nigga.
You're clear.
It's us versus
Enemy
versus
hunters
4. We
were
need another
eliminated.
UAV. Give me the money.
Oh shit, we're the last team.
Exactly. They pulling up. Get ready to shoot.
Deploying trophy. Marking target location.
Establishing point turret.
Where they going? Right here, bro. Oh, they going to the goddamn UE.
We lost track of the bounty target. Contract failed. Your squad's in the safe zone.
Inserting armor.
Switching mags.
Hostile UAV in the area.
UAV
Operator
standing by.
establishing score streak.
Okay. They pulling up.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy airstrike in the area.
Something inside!
Fuck!
Less than 5 were still standing. Next time, we'll take that victory.
Where the fuck was you at? Downstairs? I ain't have no fucking. I'm almost doing that shit. Bitch ass niggas. If them weird ass niggas had stayed, we could have possibly got the win.
Trey.
Yeah. This nigga Andrew screaming and shit. Hey, inside. Nigga, fight. Yeah, it is, but how we did it just a moment ago, like, there were people who left the pregame lobby to where there was only 18 people in a lobby where it's supposed to be 150. So coming in second in a situation like that is not impressive. It just shows we waited till the game actually started where it didn't, like, there was no full lobby. And those players, people should have been trying to take advantage of it, but they were impatient. They didn't want to wait during the pregame lobby because the game was trying to wait till they had enough people to actually to start the game. But people start leaving because they don't want to wait. But so the game still has to start. We have literally one time we started the game and we started the game and there was nobody else but us and we automatically win.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Yeah, my shit still says looking for 7 more players.
This nigga still in the lobby.
Get off that game. Go upstairs and wash up.
Sucker, you're heading to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive. Keep in sight.
Chat, we on resurgence. I told these niggas what time of demon I am.
Squad soldier.
Inserting armor.
Equipping additional armor.
What the fuck?
Right here.
Forget it.
LDVR awaiting targeting data. Shot out. TOS 5 seconds.
I ain't got shit for them. I ain't got no armor.
You got no armor. Ah! Both of them came from up top. Stop turning your back on niggas. Just turn around and fight.
I got the armor.
Keep your head
When they,
up and return
I know you
to
don't,
base
but
to debrief.
they know when you're running. So you gotta just challenge sometimes. Challenge them. Put some shots on them because I could have killed them. Oh, we damn sure ain't getting Rebirth back. Fucking Haven's Hollow. My fucking favorite. Fuck out of here, man.
Use this time for some target practice. The real thing's coming. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. All stations will be green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Check.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
Marking target location.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Damn, where's he at?
Survive until your squad can redeploy. You were one of 25.
He got you too?
Yeah.
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it
Oh, we dying. Not enjoying my experience right now. I think Call of Duty purposely gives us something to fucking complain about.
Check your gear and weapons. Deploy. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Where's the map at?
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it. Enemy dropping into the AO.
It's not the same map.
Marking target location. Marking target location. Marking target location. Marking target location. Forget it.
Deadeye drone standing by.
Look at the map.
I see him.
Marking
Don't run to
target
me next
location.
time. Don't run to me. But I see him.
Nigga over there by the supply.
Counter UAV ready for tasking.
Calling in Sikorsky.
Counter UAV above. Electronic countermeasure active.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Let me grab by you.
I know. Ah!
Enemy destroyed. Use your tank map to hunt down the rest of them.
Bitch.
Inserting it.
Get to the safe zone.
We got snipers in the
Gas
back
is
over there.
inbound.
Someone behind me.
Oh shit. Alright.
ECM terminated. Counter UAV returning to base.
They
Changing
coming.
mags.
They in the house.
Not yet.
Changing mag.
Kill him. Get out here. Get out. Go, 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 go. I got stun.
Don't just stand there. Get me up.
I can't.
Loadout drop heading your way. It's all on you.
Last one
Stay alive
standing.
so your squad can redeploy.
What? Fucking gas.
25 was still standing.
That motherfucker caught me, didn't
They
it?
hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back
If I'd have
out.
followed him, he would have turned around.
No one left but me.
Fuck Drewski got go.
What that is? Oh, that's a donation. We got a donation. Oh, yeah. You carried away. We just started. And cracked in with the word of God. Tiana,
Who the fuck is D'Angelo?
What you mean?
D'Angelo, who the fuck is that?
I don't see no nigga named D'Angelo here.
Some nigga named D'Angelo passed away and everybody's honoring that nigga.
I don't know.
Rucker, you're headed to the war zone.
Oh, D'Angelo the singer? Oh, he's talking about the D'Angelo. Yeah, D'Angelo the singer.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war
Yeah, what's he
zone.
saying?
If I say I don't know what that nigga sing, but I do know what he sing, but I don't know what he sing, they gonna take my black card. He sings Fortunate.
Resurgence.
Didn't nobody give a fuck about D'Angelo until he was dead.
Squad in the fight.
Marking target
Your
location.
team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
It's about time for me to go off.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Go get a gun, Harry the fuck up.
Inserting additional armor.
They outside.
Inserting armor. Tagging loot.
Is he below? Oh, he up here. They below us. Right here.
Tagging loot. Broke their armor.
Switching mags.
Alright, move. Okay.
Somebody behind us?
No, he underneath us. They below us. I want to go down there and get them niggas, honestly. Don't got you. Right here.
Eyes on
There's
enemy.
one over there.
He inside. What?
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Changing
I
back.
almost killed my
Oh,
ass.
shit.
There you go. Set that up. Drop it. Drop it. Drop that.
Inserting additional
Throw it.
armor.
Like right here. Some
Tagging
shit.
loot.
Inserting additional armor.
Them niggas below us. Come on. Right here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, I fucking ran off the goddamn thing.
You're in danger.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
I got 10,000. I got 10,000 in the pocket for the sunshine.
UAV available for
Operator
tasking.
establishing score streak.
Stand to you, soldier. Stay sharp.
Fuck!
25 remain.
Shit pissing me off.
Shake it off and keep pushing.
Very bad stream session.
Enemy soldier incoming. Use this time for some target practice. Soldier dropping into the area. All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Lethal.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the sill.
Marking target location.
They already.
Incoming.
Don't
Your
die.
squad is down. Stay alive to bring them back.
Standing.
All right, bro. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Get on tomorrow.
All right, that's a bet. That was a dead game. That was a dead session. I really wasn't going to stream today. I was going to take Sunday off because typically you need to take a day off whenever you are streaming. But he called me, so I was just like, I fucking might as well stream the session. But I gotta say, man, when I'm playing with my bros, like it. If you like, I gotta remember we've always played for fun, but we played to win too, though. So at this point, like when it's not there, like it don't click. Like it's like I gotta just, I still have to find other people who are playing the way that I'm playing and looking to do certain things because. And then when GTA come on, I ain't gotta worry about this because Drew don't care about Call of Duty no more. Like I can just tell, cause he don't practice. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is you can get on here by yourself without me. You know what I'm saying? And lock in, like you know what I'm saying. Niggas don't care about it no more. There's a clear skill issue, and when niggas don't want to improve, you know what I'm saying? They just say fuck the game basically. So he would have rather played GTA, but I gotta re-download GTA because remember I uninstalled GTA to get Hogwarts Legacy because he went out for a week and I'm like I'm not gonna play GTA. Not GTA 5. GTA 5 it's been around so long it's damn near boring to me at this point. It is so I'm just excited. I'm just excited that we're going back. So I'm sort of excited we're going back to Vice City, Miami. You know what I'm saying on GTA 6. You know the one that's getting ready to be released, but. Man, it better not be boring. And I know for a fact I won't get bored because there's going to be a story mode. So I have to decide now whether or not I want to do a walkthrough for it or do I want to stream myself beating it. I don't know if I care to. I want to stream it, but I also want to record. Like, I also want to do a walkthrough for it. So I think what I do is I stream it first. And then I do a walkthrough. I asked my bro-in-law to play again and he refused. He truly doesn't care about it anymore. I mean... I'm just saying in situations like this though, like we normally hop on whatever the case is, and we gonna hop on earlier than this, but I guess streaming might have changed it a bit, but it hasn't because I'm still the same person. I'm still the same person. He know me, like he know I'm real authoritative. I'm not authoritative, but you know I'm the leader. So bro, I'm gonna tell us. I'm gonna. It's my job to make sure. You know that I'm pretty much directing the squad and calling the shots. Like that's what I do. Like you had to have been here for 2020 up until now to know like, oh, Trey is that nigga. Like I am. Seriously. And I've gotten a lot better. I'm talking about as far as engaging, challenging people during, instead of running. That's why I was like, man, you can't be running for niggas. Like turn around. Even if you ain't got no place, turn around and put some shots on him. That way when I shoot him, like, he'll be quicker to die. You turning around, they know when you running, they can hear you. They coming after your ass. Like you running and shit. So it's just like I have to silently admit that to myself that he just not gonna take it there no more. He not gonna practice. He doesn't see like, bro, this game is still really great, and you can find your love for it again because in 2010 I wasn't playing Call of Duty, or 2009 I wasn't playing Call of Duty. I had just came home from jail, while in high school, and this nigga put me on to playing Call of Duty. He did, 2009. And from then on, they was competitive. They were good. He was great. I mean, I don't know. Somewhere along the lines of 2023, up until now, a nigga kind of just lost his love for it. He'll get on if I'm getting on, but he really want to play GTA. So I'm like, all right. But GTA to me get fucking boring when and then niggas ain't even following through on there. Jordan is going to follow through, but he gonna, he fuck with a little bit more than Call of Duty, and it doesn't sadden me, but it's just like, I clearly look to take this to another level, and you can't bring your friends, can't always bring them. But GTA 6, I'm excited because of how much I'm not gonna miss out like I did once all the mods and everything came out for GTA 5. Like for years I had stopped playing it, like from 2017 up until now I had stopped playing it. So it's been almost 10 years since I played GTA 5. And at this point I'm learning more about resolution, OBS and stuff like that, and frames per second and bit rate. I'm learning about shit like that. So I'm becoming somewhat of a tech geek or whatever the case is, and now I want to play certain games, at a higher level. I want to play them. Is there a different game y'all play? No, hell no. We don't play nothing else. And that's the thing. I'm not trying to get hung up on playing multiplayer games. That's not the goal for me. The goal for me was always to play games in general, but at the same time play single player story based games. Games where, when I get on, there's something I gotta do. There's something I gotta complete. Call of Duty is just a competitive game. That's the game you play with everyone. It's a multiplayer game. You play with other people. But people eventually, they lose their drive for it. So you have to continue to push forward. Or you look to become better in some sort. That's all there is to it. When I sent you the link to watch Swag, and you see how he play, those people play every day for hours. But they get paid. Some of them only make $10K a month, but come on. Who the fuck wouldn't do that for $10K a month? And then we're not even talking about their subscriptions. People constantly sending them money because they enjoy them playing. They want to continue to see them play. So I don't even know how much Swag makes alone. I can find out right now how much he makes off Twitch subs alone. On average. And we ain't even talking about his ass. FaZe Swag has revealed that his highest earning peak year brought in. I remember him saying that 4 million, and 5 million before taxes. While he does not publicize a fixed salary, his total platform streaming content creation and brand ecosystem generates hundreds of thousands of dollars annually. So he makes thousands monthly. Cause he has more subs than that. Well, he has 34,000 active subs, yielding in thousands in baseline monthly recurring revenue before direct tips and ad breaks. And we ain't even talking about his ad breaks that he get paid. Like, he gets paid more than 3,400, but that's just 3,400 subs. So I got to times that by like 7. And that's probably not even close, because that's just what they telling me online. That could be old though. Because he also has endorsements, but if he's making 23,000 a month off Twitch subs alone, that's not even including ads and tips. This nigga, bro, that's what you want, but 23,000. Even if I'm making 5,000 a month, bro, that's still more than most people make a month. Because you'll start bringing in money once you get enough viewers. So it's not just about subscriptions, it's about viewers, or what the case is, and those ads being ran. Those ads are not really, I think I can turn the ads off, but why would I do that? Because if I turn the ads off, then people may never fucking subscribe. They may not see the point. They may not see, like, okay, the benefits of that. So I'll leave them up. I don't even want to know how much the highest paid streamer makes. But Swag somewhere along the lines talked about it, but he don't like to. I respect a lot of them. They don't want to talk about their bag, but I like to know sometimes. Sometimes I want to know what you making, because I already know you're a millionaire. But let me see. I think he leaked his stuff at one point. My first income goal is 5,000 a month. Yeah, so that's what I would look at. 5,000 a month, right? Or even if it's just 2,500. You get to that point, whatever the case is, you making 2,500 a month. You can realistically, you can quit your job. Yeah. I'm not a person who wants to live above my means. So, but then again, he's in California, so I can only imagine if he was in Texas somewhere, where there's no state income tax. So, state tax, I mean. What would be good enough for me? Honestly, on Twitch alone, 2,500. I don't need 5,000. $5,000 though would be a goal though, for sure. There's a lot that can be done. I don't know why it was people that saying that 5,000 a month ain't enough to live. Well, what's crazy? I can tell you're a very materialistic person. Especially if you live in the inner city, you have no vehicle. For one, you just eliminated the car note, and you also eliminated car insurance. There's nothing wrong with taking rideshare. Like, what the fuck? Come on, people in New York literally walk to work. You'd be an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, to decide, okay, I'm going to go purchase it. My overall income goal is 6 figures a year. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm saying on the way there, you know, for some people, if you live in the inner city, then I don't think a car, whatever the case is, should necessarily be something. It shouldn't be a priority. Because doing the math, say you work 16 minutes away uptown somewhere, it depends on their lifestyle. A single person, 6K is plenty with family. Nah, I need more than that. Yeah. Yeah, but then that's where I would disagree. Because then I'm looking at how materialistic a person is. I'm looking at a potential mortgage. Roderick right now has a 3-bedroom house, and his mortgage is nothing over $1,500 a month. Boom, that's out of the way. But then I'm thinking about a family, and just do the math on that. Like, so a $1,500 mortgage. Let's see, and that's probably more than what he pays. That's $18,000. We could bump that to $20K. Let's say $20,000 a year for his mortgage. That's the biggest thing. That's the most expensive. That's the most expense you'll have to pay. Easy. So you're left with roughly $42,000 left to fuck around with. If $60K isn't enough for a family, I would go looking into that person's lifestyle. Because $60,000 right now for me, a woman and a child is more than enough. Because for one, some of that money probably needs to be put inside of investments. You can easily take $5,000 and go to a strip and go open up a goddamn nail salon or something. Renovate it, whatever the case is. Open it up for $5,000. I don't fucking know. Like, you could do it off that money alone. Yeah. So 2 of my sisters own their homes. Yeah, the mortgage can be cheaper than the average apartment, but you need a lot more than that to own their homes. Well, I'm sure you do. I'm just saying, as far as to live, I'm not a person who looks into the future at all. I don't care to look into the future or to think about it much. You're going to encounter some shit down the line anyways, and honestly, the future will be the least of your problems when tomorrow comes knocking. Or today kicks the door in. So I think about it that way. You give me $60,000, a woman and a fucking child. For one, she wouldn't even know how much money I make because I don't really care much to tell her about that. Especially when I just meet the person. They don't even know how much money you make. Well, some shit they don't even really know. They don't really need to know much about what you do. Honestly, not everything. Not down to the damn atom of what you do. And if you're paying property tax, you don't own the home. You don't own anything in America. Unless you have a certain title. It's in my book. There's a certain title you have to own anything in America. If you still paying property tax after you pay off you pay off your house, whatever the case is, you don't own it. Because you start paying property tax, there goes your shit. So I'll say, it's not even about the amount of money a person has. It's about the amount of information they have. The wealthiest person in the world isn't the person with money, although a person with money can buy information. So the wealthiest person in the world is the person with information. You need information to obtain wealth. So money is not something I ever care to worry about. You know? Ownership. You know? I think a lot of people, of course, think of that. I wouldn't think about ownership. I would be looking to obtain what I need. And honestly, a car is just something I would like to, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm not throwing around $40,000 just to buy the car that I want, whatever the case is, then there's no point. Really, I don't see the point in just taking on an extra bill. You get into a wreck, whatever the case is, you may not be able to, you know what I'm saying, to afford to fully repair the vehicle. Shit happens. Shit out of your control that happens. I mean, I'm just saying, get it when you feel aligned to. Because many people will tell you as soon as you get a job, it's the thing, you have to go and get a car. No, you don't. And knowing what I know, I wouldn't even go grab a fucking license. So there's a lot of things that technically happen with me that just it just I can't have the normal lifestyle. I can't do the ABC 1 2 3 like everybody else. It's never been that way for me. You know, it's never been that way. I didn't go and have kids. Gotta get that gap insurance for if you get into a wreck. Saved me. Absolutely. You know, but even me, like with insurance, whatever the case is, well, that's just something. Of course, you have to have whatever the case is if you get a vehicle by law. But then there's other information that says you can get around that type of shit. You know, this whole thing dealing with traveler versus commercial, all this other shit, that all this information that's around at this point. So it's just like, naturally, it's just certain shit I wouldn't even really want to abide by, but I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it quiet, just do whatever you have to do. But for the most part, I see a lot of things that I don't have to worry about. I don't wake up, like, niggas can't come to me talking about gas money and stuff like that. I don't care about anything like that. Gas is going to rise, it's going to go lower. Like, ain't really shit you can do about it if you don't, own any, land with any oil or anything like that. I just don't see the point in complaining about certain shit that you can't control, that you just have no control over any fucking way. And probably never are. I just don't play. Just don't play by their rules. Don't play their game. It's the only solution to that. You know, niggas is upset about presidents and shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't play the game like that. I don't play their game. I don't get caught up into politics. I just sit back and observe, of course. You know. But, I mean, unless it's something I technically want, I don't want a $2,500 mortgage. Not if that $2,500 mortgage is going to come with more than I would like to pay for, that I'm comfortable paying for. And I can be single as long as I want. You know. I make the choices here. I don't have any kids, and I chose not to have any kids by choice. One, I don't lay up like that. You know, actually, I would get bored just laying up with somebody at this point, if that's all that it's gonna be. Like, I wouldn't even want them around. Like, I like to be by myself. But then again, if I'm gonna be laid up anywhere, I'd rather it be in a house. Separate rooms is two. King and queen. Of course, we still lay together, but it's just, people need their own chambers. That's why there's a king and queen's chamber. So still need their own room, Especially in the beginning, I think it's possible to live together. Live together where the case is, and learn to live together. Learn what it's like to live together through experience. But with that being said, you don't immediately move in together and then y'all start sleeping in the same bed. No, there needs to be separate rooms. Because she may not like the way I fucking roll out of bed. I may not like how long she rolls. I may not like how she rolls out of bed. Like, shit like that. You just never know. You live and you learn. I'm very rare. I'm very rare, so it has to be very rare for me. So I can't deal with the norm. I have friends who meet up with girls every other month, or the case is, on some, I hope it works out, or I'm just gonna see where this takes me at this point. I can't move like that. I'm not giving any energy like that. I don't want to share a room either. Whatever. I'm just messing with you. I did it for too long, and now I like having my own space. I bet you do. Solitude taught your ass a thing or two, didn't it? I bet you wouldn't want nobody come fucking with yours. not your peace and your solitude. Make you appreciate just, hey, you know what? I just think I've learned to love myself, like myself a little bit more. I've been in solitude, sharing my own room by myself since 2020. Although I did date in 2020, and I would occasionally sleep over at my girlfriend's house, throughout the week. But what she couldn't understand is why I would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to go home. Well, for one, I was excited to get back to my books and get to my studies and just be in my own space. I never liked the idea of waking up just standing in the fucking bed all day. Like, at that point, I was already going through another spiritual awakening. I was already going through another transformation at that time. So I didn't like the idea of waking up and just sitting there all day. So it's just certain shit I can't do. And then when I meet people, that's a lot of stuff that they want to do. They want to move like that. I don't want to move like that. No, I don't want them over. Girls try to come over all the time, like, and I'm just like, no, I wouldn't want them to come over, cause one, what's in my room? There's a bed, there's a monitor, there ain't nothing for them to do. Like, it's, what I'm saying? My happiness isn't gonna be yours, so you're gonna want to get that from me. You're gonna want to get some type of, I barely stayed with men, very quick to leave. I shared a room with my sister too long. Happens. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look to take, like, women to bed like that either, though. So they really gonna have a tough time with me. I'm hard to crack. I take a lot of pride in saying that. I mean, because I do what I want to do. But I just don't, I guess they got terms for that, but I don't want to sleep together and probably within the first week or so. I mean, I really don't want to put myself in. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to put myself in a situation where that's a thing where I have to fight against, or I have to, have to even consider that. Like, so I don't put women in situations like that. I feel like they have to vibrate high enough to where it's just like, you just want to be in my space and you truly want to get to know me, whatever the case is, and just hanging out but. It's just like I started to understand what they were trying to teach me when I was younger, the way they wanted me to approach it. You want a girl to be able to go home at a certain time. You want her to, not be over at a certain hour, whatever the case is. Shit like that. Like, now I get it, It's what I want. It's how I want to approach things. I still want to be able to approach things the way I did when I was in elementary school. Like, I'm completely new to it. Get butterflies and shit. You can't do it the routine way you've always been doing it, though. A lot of people have their expectations, and I'm very, 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 I have a very keen sense for picking that up. As soon as a girl starts talking to me about anything on any level, I can tell when they just have expectations, and you trust me, you lose me just like that. The last girl I was dating, where the cases had expectations. I always said that shit. I told her, this is actually gonna ruin a relationship. Your expectations. This idea that somehow I'm supposed to know certain shit, or I'm just supposed to do things for you just because, as if I was supposed to just know, or I was supposed to been taught. Like, I know to keep my hands to myself, never to hit a woman. I know that. I've never put my hands on a woman, never will. It's shit like that, but it's just like. All this other shit, holidays, birthdays, I don't even expect them to have an expectation for me to do anything for their birthday. I don't even know how you do things for your birthday. And then you don't even know if I even celebrate my own birthday, to let alone want to do something for someone else's. See, that's the thing. People don't want to, they can't, they don't know how to deprogram themselves. They don't know how to approach something as a child, and that's what we learned in the occult. It's how to be a child again, how to approach something as if it was the first time. Fuck what you know already. Approach it again like as if you didn't know it, so you can be open to learn something. All this programming we had growing up. So now when I get with a girl, she's bitch might be expecting something for her birthday. Now I got common sense, of course. I understand what usually happens. They are fun to celebrate, but are they fun to celebrate? I ain't been to a birthday party yet I enjoyed. I'm just being honest. I ain't had a birthday yet that I enjoyed either. It's just I just happen to do certain things on my birthday. But I ain't had a birthday yet where I put some shit together where I celebrated. I'm not saying birthdays aren't meant to be fun. I'm just saying, like, when I really think about it, did I really have fun? And I'm not the person who thinks I should be more excited for someone else's birthday than themselves. Cause if you having a bad day on your birthday, you ain't feeling it. Let's talk about it. I'm not finna say, oh, let's go here. I want to just make it better for you. No, fuck all that. Parties are for kids. I'm a kid though, so I got a party. See, what's wrong with parties for kids? I'm a big ass kid. That's who you have to learn to be. Fuck being an adult. Do you know what adults do? Want to be around a bunch of serious ass niggas all day. Adults want to talk about problems and shit. I don't want to talk about shit like that. Unless we talking about the solutions that you know what I'm saying? Things that can be done. Niggas want to come to me about all their problems they got. I got all this information over here and I try to offer it to them and, you know, because I'm damn sure going to say, well, if I got to listen to your ass, well, you better be open to some solutions. And you probably never going to talk to you again after that. Motherfuckers love doing that shit. You ain't finna just energetically dump that shit off on me. Parasites. Motherfuckers love doing it. I feel so much better after talking to you. I bet you do, motherfucker. I bet you do. You better get as far away from that person as you possibly can, cause you gonna be the emotional outlet for their ass. The emotional dumpster. Energetic dumpster. Come over here draining me with that shit. That's why I can't talk to people now, hell. He decided to be up this late, this loud now. Damn. Oh no. So I don't call people. I rarely text them. Don't do any of that. Because I understand how rare I am. I understand if there's an issue I have, I'm the one who has to solve it. And if I gotta go to someone about my problem, you better believe it because it's something that they can do. Yeah? Well, perhaps they do. Hopefully, if they're giving you advice, then you're applying it or something. Or if they're not giving you advice, that's a sign to stop telling them everything. Shouldn't do it. Go talk to a tree. It's not good to, well, it's not. Can't even sugarcoat the shit. It's really not. There is nobody I talk to about problems that I have. And I can call all my friends right now and they'll be like, that nigga ain't called us about a problem he had in probably 7 years. Because you know why I don't do that? Because I do not want them niggas calling me about their problems. Although they do. They do call me about their problems. And they get the witchy solutions. They get the witchy solutions. And they also get the mirror placed in front of them too. And you know what that does? That a lot of times it eases up the phone calls from them. Cause I do not want niggas calling me about bullshit. You ain't getting no pussy. Well, there's some things you need to do. For one, it starts with you. Try not to chase it. Learn to attract it. Read a book. Because going to the gym all the time isn't going to help. Sometimes you niggas are just not energetically attractive. and the person that you're trying to attract or that's not attracted to you doesn't even know how to explain that to you. They always say something like, I don't know, something just isn't right about you. Something is off. I don't know, I just can't quite put my finger on it. So it's not a physical detail, it's not a physical detail they can point out. Then that means it's energetically, aka spiritual. Last thing I want is a nigga venting to me about anything. I've had to pretty much, reroute homegirls for that. Because they felt like for years, this one girl in particular who lives in Dallas had been trying to break me into being her fucking gossip friend because she wants to gossip. When she calls me, I don't want to talk long. I don't want to talk much about anything if it's not about conscious shit. And they're just like, well, how can I got to break past that where the case so we can talk about regular shit. No, that is a luxury at this point. Talking to me about regular shit is a luxury. Because I don't have time to talk to people about regular shit at this point. Ain't nothing regular going on in the world. Go talk to regular people because I'm not a regular person. I don't call myself regular. I don't treat myself like a regular person. So I'm not going to let them come around at this point and treat me like, and deal with regular shit with people. I don't care about that. But there's nothing. I could only imagine if I ran into my brother right now, or my mom. Imagine if I talked to them niggas every day. Them niggas got problems. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom better off dead. She be better off on the astral plane before I feel like I got to hear what the fuck she got going on. I say it all the time. I've been saying it for years. I can't wait till she gone. Not because I want her dead. It's just because I know when she's on the other side, she ain't gotta worry about her drug addictions. She ain't gotta worry about rent. She ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. I'm celebrating on that day. Why them niggas gonna want to go do the ritual at church and shit and want to talk about how sad and shit they are. I'm not doing any of that. I'd be thankful when she goes. Because she then doesn't have to suffer anymore. You suffer while you down on this motherfucking plane. When I say conscious, I just mean stuff about awareness. Motherfuckers got problems at their job. Do some magic. Motherfuckers got problems with they nigga. Do some magic. Motherfuckers got problems with they bitch. Do some magic. That's what I mean by conscious shit. They don't want to hear that. A lot of them don't want solutions. What I had to learn is that a lot of them call me, they don't want solutions. They just want to energetically dump their shit off on me and then go on about their day so they feel better. I just want somebody to listen. That is the most vampiric shit you can possibly hear somebody say to you. You need to run. I just want somebody to listen to me. Sometimes it's alright for me to allow it when I have the energetic space for it. Because sometimes I understand it ain't about me always giving a solution. So I have to choose wisely who I allow to vent to me at the same time, because that's still draining me. So, but that shit is not, that shit is a luxury, and it is not given too loosely. I don't not make myself available like that. For what? For when I have light, I'm a healer. So you know what motherfuckers come to me for? A healer. They don't come to heal the healer though. So you need to be very careful about just, being open and allowing people to just talk to you and tell you any fucking thing. It then becomes your problem. You then become a part of the current. So I don't do that shit. And the best way to prevent that shit is stop talking to motherfuckers. I don't reach out to ask them shit. I really don't be concerned about how somebody else's day is going. Because I guarantee you, they weren't thinking about texting me or asking me. Now I get around to asking you how your day went. Why? Because I understand you've recently dealt with two parents who have made the transition. So a lot of times, even before that, I just noticed something about you or whatever the case is, whether I truly understood it or not. So I'll think to myself sometimes, I wonder what she's doing. Let me check on her. Let me ask her how she's doing. You get what I'm saying? Not only that, because I also know I can offer information and wisdom, to you, as it relates to your situation that can actually help you or whatever the case is. Other than that, I don't, And if I can't do that, I damn sure you shouldn't be asking nobody about what they got going on, how they feeling. If you can't offer something that's gonna make it better, I don't think you should do that. All right, something I expect you to still have moments where you do that. But at the same time, I'm aware too that they have, your mother or whatever the case is, they have definitely left you with enough for you to go down a certain path so you can gain that strength and understanding that I know you are capable of, or that you're pretty much not even destined, but you're on a path to get. No doubt about it. So, you are a very fortunate one to even have to even know that there's this light, there's this information, there's this knowing about situations like that, or about things like this, where the case is where a lot of people in the world suffer and they grieve forever, and they never know these things. They never know that there's stuff that you can still do for the people on the other side. They never know that these people are still alive, just as alive as me, as you and me are in the physical. There's no need to cry for them, for they're not gone though. So there's information that's telling you that, although it's understood, and I don't tell a person how to grieve, but grieving is selfish too though. And it also confuses the spirits on the other side. Because they realize they aren't. But then it confuses them too though, because it's like, wait a minute, but I'm not dead though. But then there's a lot of things that tie into why people cry. They feel like there's things that were left pretty much unresolved. Things left unsaid. And this is what causes them, because they feel like there's nothing else that they can do about it. And see, that's where the occult wisdom of death, or the cases, comes in, and you can rejoice then because there is a lot that you can do. There's everything that you can do. Without that information, you're going to suffer. Why? The Bible even tell you they suffer due to lack of knowledge. The only sin is ignorance, to not know. You dispel ignorance with gnosis, which is knowledge, to know. So I cry in the physical, think about my mom sometimes because of her suffering while she's here. Very rarely, but I have my moments where I think about it and I'm just like, she's suffering. But I also see that she's a child too, though. She's a kid. She's new. She's new here. She hasn't been down here. She hasn't been down here many times. So none of this shit really interests her. I can tell who's new soul, who's the old one. The old ones come down here. We have a no tolerance rate for the bullshit. I'm very old. The new souls, they come down here, they can't get any of this. You can't talk to them about any of this. They don't want to hear this shit, and they thrive in the physical. It's not to say that you got to be a poor righteous teacher or some poor righteous, you know what I'm saying, elder or some shit with knowledge. No. It is to say, like, you think Elon Musk, where the case is an ancient one? Fuck no. For one, he benefiting because they are the masters of the material. It was already set up for his stinking ass to get to where he's at. He ain't have it hard. There was no systematic racism in his fucking way. His skin color paved the way. I don't want to hear no fucking sob story about the niggas, how they quote unquote had to metaphorically get it out the fucking mud. They ain't have to get shit out of the mud. They had to get you out the way though. First trillionaire. They really want to stamp that he the first trillionaire. He ain't the fucking first trillionaire. He ain't, cause he ain't the motherfucker who invented gold. He damn sure wasn't on the planet when it came about. Fuck you, the first trillionaire. You don't even own $1 trillion in gold. Fuck out of here. Mansa Musa was the first trillionaire, according to history. But they don't want to give you that credit. White man got to paint his face everywhere. He ain't got shit else. First fucking trillionaire. Fuck out of here. They built the pyramids too though, right? Can't even be outside in the goddamn sun for more than 15 minutes while the sun frying their ass. But they built the pyramids. Fuck out of here. Anybody that got to build anything to protect themselves from the goddamn sun ain't human. That's why they refer to themselves as mankind, because they ain't man, they kind of like men. Goddamn mutations. Mutants. Shit, he called it the Garden of Evil. Owned by a billionaire. That's some shit you need to look into. He called his property the Garden of fucking Evil. I would have been trying to get that nigga's attention. That's how you know that level of wealth is only for the evil. Nah, because evil just means ancient. Nope, that's the nigga you need to go talking to. Probably the nicest motherfucker there too. He probably the nicest motherfucker on the planet. I guarantee you this: when niggas see Garden of Evil, that they ain't gonna come fucking with it. People rob people that got Jesus and got crosses in the front yard. They don't rob niggas with pentagrams and shit. Yeah, you get you a gargoyle. I'm talking about a hideous gargoyle. Or get you a statue of a demon or something like that. Niggas ain't gonna go touching your shit. He did it right. Yes, sir. Garden of Evil. Man, I doubt it. You wouldn't know. Garden of Evil? Mm-mm. Evil just means ancient. That's all it means. Oh yeah, because that'll be something I definitely put in my front, y'all. You should see the shit outside of my door. It wasn't that sort of things. It wasn't that sort of thing though. It was Stalin, Hitler, and Nazi. Oh, absolutely. Those are the niggas you want to put out there. Absolutely. Hitler was a great man, by the way. Now, Stalin, I can't speak for Stalin, but Hitler, whatever the case, said some really nice things about niggas. And if you don't know what he said about niggas, you better look it up. The Holocaust didn't happen to you. And trust me, your Holocaust was longer than theirs anyways, for 400 years. This Holocaust that they went, whatever the case, was created so they could take our places as the Jews. The Jews. They were trying to fulfill prophecy in the Bible and shit like that. No, the hell he wasn't. I understand you went to school and learned his story in the United States, and you don't really know what Hitler had going on. Oh, I know. We have to unlearn everything we learn. My enemy is my enemy. Fuck he gonna tell me the truth for? Any person they tell me to hate, I align with. Goddamn right. They tell me to hate the devil, I'm standing right next to the devil. Slave and the slave master can't pray to the same goddamn God. My enemy didn't look like Hitler. Hitler wasn't killing no niggas now. Sorry to say. But that's absolute fact. You want to deal with the facts, we can really deal with the facts. Hitler was into the occult. Yeah, he had a hell of an obsession with the occult. Go look it up. I'm gonna drop out. Nobody taught me about Hitler but me. Well, it sounds like you still got some of the same programming. So you need to go look more into Hitler while you can, because ChatGPT is here at this point. And I'm always gonna smack niggas with that. Because niggas ain't got no excuses no more. You can look into everything. Everything is being revealed. Hitler was only a bad man because they told you he was a bad man. You ain't no Hitler. Did Hitler tell you he was a bad man? Did Osama bin Laden tell you he was a bad man? Did Saddam Hussein tell you he was a bad man? Or did they tell you he was a bad man? I'm talking about the people who enslaved your people for 400 years and whooped your ass. I'm sorry, but when they got enemies, I'm fucking with their enemies. They ain't my friends here. Do I got a few white mutual friends? I absolutely do. If they really my friend, they don't got a problem with me saying what the fuck I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Because I know the truth. I know nobody like the truth now. The truth ain't always some shit you gonna like. Oh yeah. You niggas old enough to go looking into some shit yourself. Not what somebody told you. This is why I can't sit at the table with everybody. I think for myself. I do my independent research. A lot of niggas think they know something because someone told them that, but they ain't never go look for themselves. You was reading shit in the history books. If you ever learned anything about Hitler, whatever the case is, I bet you it came from them. But I guarantee you this. You can go find some shit that contradicts whatever you think you know about Hitler. He had literally created. He had an occult, so he was a part of an occult society. Yeah, Hitler got his hands on some technology that made shit go invisible. That's what the motherfucking war was about. Tell you niggas where the case is. We going over there to go help this nigga because he killing people. Come on now. Americans ain't fucking patriotic. They always in it for something. They always there for something. Tell the people back home, because we gotta continue to paint ourselves as the fucking heroes and everything. They gotta paint themselves as heroes. Ain't nothing heroic about invading a fucking country and killing people. I don't give a fuck how you put it. Ain't nothing heroic about that. How they the fucking heroes, but they the villains. They fucked over us. They couldn't see that they was wrong for 400 years. But somehow they thought it was wrong for Hitler to be killing niggas for a fucking decade. Fucked us over for 400 years though. But somehow their moral compass came online and they just decided, you know what, it's wrong for people to be killing somebody for 10 years. Nigga, our people been in concentration camps. Being a part of the occult doesn't make you good or worthy of anything either. You know the funny thing about that word good and occult? That they don't go together. That's moralism you're talking about. And in the occult, we don't give a fuck about moralism. What's good or bad though? Because what you think is good or what you think is bad is based on your own perception. Never put that word good and occult or bad in the same sentence. Because we throw that out too. This is not a safe place. The occult is not a safe place. It's not something that's going to make you feel good. The shit you're going to learn is going to actually piss you off, have you crying. Ain't nothing sweet about it. It's hidden for a reason. It's the hidden side of things. There's nothing good or there's nothing bad when it comes to the occult. Oh, and it definitely makes you worthy of something. Oh, absolutely worthy of something. Only the worthy can go fucking with it anyways. Who cares what a person thinks is good or bad? Imagine if I sat here worrying about whether what I was doing was good or bad in someone else's eyes. Imagine spending your energy thinking about that shit. One thing's for sure, if you are in the United States and you got the idea that somehow Hitler was a bad person, where the case is, I can almost guarantee you it stems from something someone else told you. Because who'd you hear it from? Did you hear it from anyone who grew up with Hitler? Do you know him? Did you know him? That's why in the occult, you start learning about how to talk to spirits. Go and talk to them. Go ask them. Niggas be like, I wish heaven had a goddamn prayer, had phones and shit. But everything is something someone else told you. That's a nasty way of thinking, but you'd be correct. Is it? Is everything you learn something someone else told you? Absolutely not. Because pussy felt good when I fucked it. So you're wrong. Try again. It's called learning through direct experience. Not believing everything someone else tells you. Which is the point I'm making. You don't know whether or not Hitler was a bad person. Not because you knew through direct experience. I'm saying there's information out there that contradicts that. And it's not, and you can still form your opinion. You can still say he was a bad person. Because let's say he did murder millions of motherfucking people. Okay. All right. But let's go look into the reason why he did what he did. There's information out there saying that shit never happened. I don't know. I'm just saying there's information out there that contradicts. But everything isn't something someone else told you. No, it's not. I used to think that having sex would feel like an endless orgasm, which I actually had before I actually had sex. So, but I'd find out it didn't feel that way. It felt good. It felt unusual. It felt pleasing, but it didn't feel like busting a nut every time I was stroking it. I wish. But everything is something someone else told you. Don't adopt that mindset. Just develop the ability to think for yourself and do your own independent research. Because it's not about anything that I'm saying here. Don't take nothing what I'm saying for truth. This ain't religion. Oh yeah, but I definitely look at Hitler as something somewhat different. Because even that occult Nazis, even that Nazi symbol, whatever the case is, the swastika is our shit. So I definitely can't wait to get my swastika tat. And I can't wait for a nigga who was pretty much, conditioned to think and look at a symbol a certain way based on what someone else told him, try to tell me about a symbol that I know he hasn't researched. I know he hasn't, looked into for himself. And tear his ass up. I'm in the occult because that's how it was for me every other lifetime. I was a part of a priesthood. And the general public ain't supposed to understand everything the priest, because the priest understood any fucking way. This ain't for hive minds. This ain't a hive mind type thing. You give them something that they can easily digest so they can continue functioning day by day in the world. On the day to day. That's what you give them. This ain't for everybody. Everybody need to get it. It's not. Everything isn't. Everything isn't something someone else told you. I've had niggas tell me lies before, so you gotta be really careful how you word that. I've had niggas tell me, man, that girl head is bad, man. You shouldn't talk to her. It was the greatest head I've had. I've had friends that I play the game with to this day tell me that something that was missing of mine was missing because I lost it when they stole it. But you said everything is something someone else told you. But that's what he told me. But I discovered it at his house one day. My item that had been taken, that he said was just missing because I lost it, wasn't. Not necessarily. He stole it. Even when I had the idea he stole, I just couldn't prove it yet. But I discovered it one day. It came out one day where the kid, I was just with him. And I was like, nigga, that's mine. Stole from me. Yeah. Why would the people who hate you want to teach you the truth any goddamn way? Yeah, when you go find out what they really went after Hitler for. Alright. Go look into it. Type in Hitler in the occult. And get your hands dirty. Learn some shit. The word occult just means hidden. It means the hidden side of things. We ain't talking about the obvious. Yes, obviously, Hitler was a bad person for killing millions of people. Obviously, the average person is supposed to know that because that's the programming. But what about the hidden side? What about the shit you just don't know? So you trust that they just told you everything you supposed to know though, huh? You was there? Was you there when that nigga was giving when he was giving the orders? Do you even understand the language he speak? All right, then, man. It's a lot of shit you can put to rest by just saying, you know what? Maybe I don't know everything. That's my approach to all this shit. I don't know. When motherfuckers come up here and tell me, ask about the Tory Lanez, the Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know everything. I don't fucking know. I knew they was fucking though. And when she lied to Gil King about him not hitting it or her not sleeping with him, I knew she was a motherfucking liar. That's what I did know. But to argue that with a nigga though, man, people got their own opinion. People have their own perspective on shit. Some people are so fixed on it that you can't tell them shit anyways. So how dare I sit there and argue my opinion or try to convince a motherfucker? But everything everything is something someone else told you. Again, with that, I gotta keep addressing that. No, you should always look into things for yourself to find out. Assume everything someone fucking tell you is a lie. Assume that it could be. Because people will tell you some things that you need to hear any fucking way. You was nothing. By the time you heard about Hitler, honestly, you was still in your sponge stage, just absorbing. You probably wouldn't have gave a fuck about Hitler any fucking way before someone told you to give a fuck about Hitler for that time being. And that's all you learned, is that he killed people and he was a bad person. That's it. That's all. It wasn't going to stop your ass from putting in that application. It wasn't going to stop your ass from fucking when Jerome said come over. Even if I look into other things for myself, the resources come from another person. All I said was, you look into other information worthy cases, what you will find is you can find contradictions. You can find many contradictions as to what someone was already telling you without hearing another side to it. And ultimately, you just weren't there. There's enough information that you never heard about, because why would they allow Nazis or people who was close to Hitler to write or even give you their information about Hitler? What about the people who knew Hitler who survived? There were people who survived. There are people from that town where the case to tell you, man, this is not the way that it happened, not the way that they teaching y'all. We don't have the same curriculum as the niggas over there. We're over here with that. It sounds like you don't want to believe anything else. Because why even say that? Why even say that? I mean, that's obvious too. Of course it came from someone else. But when Shanique or when Z and agility, whenever they pronounce my name, whatever the case is, was it or not? Was that or not? Was it me? Was it not me? Who fuck knows? When niggas in there, when y'all asked them what the fuck happened to Leandre and she told you what she told you, did she tell you everything? Don't make me start proving the points of where I'm going with this shit. Cause nobody knew what the fuck was up but me. And I'm the only nigga who needed to know. Even to this day, they don't know. I didn't tell them anything. I told them enough of, as far as what they needed to hear, is that thank you for your motherfucking time, really. And I just choose to resign at this point. Because not everybody's going to fucking understand why I did what I did anyways. Imagine me breaking this shit down. There's so many reasons why I had to be there anyways. When it became obvious to me, my work was done. I don't need to spend another second, minute, or hour with agility. Thank you. You served me you served me. That's it. Niggas thought I was there for a paycheck. That's just the effect of being there. That's nice. It was nice to have another paycheck. Money wasn't the issue. There was no issue there. And sometimes the resources, thus the word source, is coming from the source though. You have what you call source information, and then you have what you call author's interpretation. So when we learned about Hitler, because I'm going to speak from my experience. When I learned about Hitler in school, whatever the case is, it came from someone who did not look like me. And every story that I heard about Hitler, whatever the case is, no matter who it came from, was parallel. It was along the lines of the same shit I've always heard. I didn't have to remember every name, every different organization, you know, every different name of the Jews. Even the fucking Anne Frank story came out to be a fucking hoax. Did you look into that? Because when you learn about Hitler, you learn about Anne Frank's diary and shit like that. Because boo-hoo, little bitch that got stuck in, that had to stay in the attic, you know what I'm saying, was in there writing in her diary. Come to find out that was some sympathy shit. That was some bullshit. Goddamn Anne Frank. There's people out there that'll tell you that bitch never existed. We here in America. You expect them to tell the truth about their enemies? Come on now. Motherfuckers beat your ass for 400 years. And lied to you about the Bible. Fuck do you really know? That's panic. That's Brother Panic coming out now. Niggas too scared to think for themselves. Niggas ain't left slavery. You niggas can't even think for yourselves. You don't want to. Ain't nothing wrong with saying what if. Ain't nothing wrong to say, you know what, I just want to go look. I want to go look deeper. I want to go have a look for myself. Some shit just isn't worth my time, though. There's enough information out there right now that tells you Hitler was into the occult. That's fact. That's all I say about that. And I've looked into it myself. Interesting points when you find out a lot of these wars weren't even about physical shit. They were about metaphysical shit. And who can get their hands on occult information? Fuck you think they quote unquote lied and told you that they burned down the Library of Alexandria down for? What you think that was about? Some goddamn novels? It was about magic, nigga. All this shit. You think these people don't know what happens whenever you die? You think they don't know what happens whenever they leave here? What this shit is about? Niggas the only one to think that somehow when they die, they gonna have access to all the information they never had on Earth. Pfft. Good luck, nigga. Good luck with that. There's information to tell you that you will be leaving here with exactly what you know. But you can learn, though. But how the fuck you gonna learn about something when you ain't even interested about it here? So you're not gonna want to learn it. So you'll sit around in the ashtray long enough to reincarnate. Just for your ass to get here and get that memory wiped again. Good luck. The game starts over. Oh yeah, you ain't running to me in Sagility for no reason. See, your mom and them was already gone. They had already left the physical before me and you became co-leagues and met through Sagility. See, they the ones who probably sent me there, sent my black ass there, because understand this, I wasn't trying to get into Sagility. There was another job dealing with healthcare that was offering me $21 an hour, whatever the case is. I'd already passed my interview. I'd already did everything. Classes just didn't start. So Sagility came out of nowhere, and I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. Spirit was like, just do it. So you better believe when it became obvious to me why I was there, whatever the case is, what I needed to do, it was time to go. You thought I saw myself getting up, answering the goddamn phone. Do you see the life that I live now? Do you see what goes on to a degree on my day-to-day basis? All right, that means I had a whole life already before Sagility. Why the fuck would I give that up for that? I didn't give a fuck about no members or no goddamn providers. I don't give a fuck about who get their medication and who don't. That ain't my problem. For one, niggas need to go study about herbal teas and shit, fruits and shit. I know they ain't healing no nigga in the pharmacy industry, in the pharmaceutical industry. Come on now. Pharmaca, that means witchcraft. That means the craft. That's witchcraft. Pharmacy, pharmaca. Look the shit up. I ain't no damn fool. Why the fuck would I want to contribute to that? lying to niggas. I ain't even care about lying to them. Because you want to help niggas get their medication. Fuck out of here. I was able to see through Shanique and them too. Z probably was the only genuine nigga there. But of course, everybody's showing up there for their paycheck. You know, don't get it fucked up. Get paid. I'm talking about as far as with Z and them. But the day Shanique told us, you know, it was so easy. She was so great at everything, you know, dealing with inbound, outbound, all that shit, whatever the case is, that she wanted to do something else. Man, listen. When you are good at something like that, and the money, making the money, whatever the case is, you do it damn near with ease and you're relaxed while you're doing it, you don't change it up, bro. And I know she doesn't enjoy doing training as much because, trust me, when they had to bring somebody in to take over for her, her position was literally at risk. How do I know? Because when she finally got control of the class again that next day or the next session, where the case is, her tone changed. Her whole energy was different. She was straightforward because she knew if you don't get us out of here within that timely manner, or whatever the case is, bitch, you'll never be doing this again. You won't be a trainer. Literally. Come on now. Even Z at that point was in there to learn some shit. And Z was getting frustrated. Because she felt like at some point Shanique really wasn't being considered enough. Moving too goddamn fast, bro. Ain't no way y'all expect us to go into production learning this shit and know this shit. Come on now. And we got this pressure behind us about fucking basically y'all gonna be grading us on calls? Why the fuck would I want to work with a company that's doing that? I gotta deal with that. And these nasty motherfuckers who get on the phone who don't give a fuck about me any goddamn way. Just give me my fucking medication. You telling us that doctors will cuss me out? You cuss me the fuck out, I'm gonna cuss you out. That'll be the last day I'm there. You got me fucked up. And then they want you to throw out you can't even apologize shit. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? You can't say that shit? Come on, man. I talk to people all the time on the goddamn phone when I'm dealing with customer service representatives, and they always say that shit. You got me fucked up if I can't be human for a second because I didn't hear a person. I get they want me to go the extra mile, whatever the case is, and basically find another fucking way to ask them. I ain't doing all that shit. I ain't giving that my fucking energy. I deal with customers. People email me at 12 o'clock in the morning, whatever the case is, and I talk to them informally. Well, it all depends. They all get it. It doesn't fucking matter. Just be kind, be courteous, and just be patient with people. That's all. That's it. Call Verizon about your goddamn phone bill. See if they give a fuck about whether or not asking you to repeat what you said. They don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, just get the goddamn numbers right. You know? Some shit makes sense, I guess, but then I was like, man, y'all niggas paying us $14 an hour. And honestly, $14 an hour at a solid 40 is actually good money if it depends on what you want to do with it. So with me, I'm like, I can do a lot with that money though. But it's just like, now come on, motherfuckers, y'all ain't paying me 22. Y'all got me doing more shit than I was doing at Apple. Even if I look at, I don't know why I'm always reading the same. Lakeisha act like she want to throw a shoe at me. She like, this nigga always got something different to say. I do. You gonna learn too. I do. I'm a very strong-minded individual. And I do not just side with people just because I've quote-unquote heard it before. I can tell you motherfucking fire is hot. And I can tell the nigga that ain't never touched fire that it's hot. But until he finds out what the fuck hot is, he doesn't really know for himself. So I give people the respect and I give them the room to go and find shit for themselves. Because I already understand religion has taught me that if I don't accept something because someone else tells me that I'll suffer for it though. I ain't never met a nigga that went to hell though. So you'll get no dumbass over here. I think for myself. That's why I'm the most dangerous nigga on the planet. Nobody was leaving you out. Golly. I'm very strong-minded too. Nobody was leaving you out. Why'd you feel the need to say that? That's why you're getting talked to the way that you are. Because I think you are a very strong-minded person too. You just don't. I don't know if you fully trust yourself to just be though. No one says that you aren't. I think Homer thinks so too. I need to check on Homer. Cause you probably can be a very mean person. Homer gonna let me know. You ask yourself, just letting you know. You ain't gotta let me know. I know who I'm dealing with. I don't think nothing less of you. You don't gotta let me know. If my spiritual eye turns its attention towards you, yeah, I know everything I need to know. The only people who call me mean are weak-minded people. Whatever. I said I'm gonna ask Homer. I ain't say mean was bad. And I'm really just teasing. I mean, I'm not really saying you mean. I mean, well, if you mean, you mean. Oh, well. When I put myself on that pedestal, I don't have to. Home almost got taken from me today. Well, he didn't get taken from me today. Almost just don't count. You better hold Homer a little closer then.
I began excavating the ruins of Kandar. I have retreated to a small cabin in the solitude of these mountains. Here I continued my research undisturbed by the myriad distractions of modern civilization and far from the groves of academe. It has been a number of years since I began excavating the ruins of Kandar.
I think we're gonna start watching lectures
I have
on
retreated
live.
to a small cabin in
I
the
think that's what I'll
solitude of
do.
these mountains.
I got some.
Continued my research undisturbed
I got
by
my
the
classes. I have some. I should have let him go. My niece started packing up his stuff so he can go back home with them. I don't like the idea really of you giving up Homer, considering the fact you've introduced Homer to me at this point, and you've been taking care of him. So I don't want to hear that. You said go back home. His home is with you. And that's one reason why I don't take in pets. Because you see how some days y'all just feel like y'all don't want them anymore? Who's considering how that pet feels though? That's why if I have to have pets, they have to have an outside. Like I can appreciate a pet and being able to pet them and being able to feed them and just watch them go out and just be like, but in home, that's a damn cage. I'm joking. Here's my child. I can't let anyone else have him. Whatever. What I just read sound like you was contemplating giving them up. Poor baby. But shit, if any woman, if a person feeling like that, like my mom did, yeah, get my ass up. My mama abused me. She ain't want me. So when they came and got me in custody, boy, I was happy as fuck. I knew wherever I was going was better than being at home. Woman want to whoop my ass because she having a bad day. Fuck all that. I used to hate going to visits too because visits meant that she potentially, whatever the case is, was working on herself and trying to get me and shit. Like, and the last thing I thought about was going home. I'm in a foster home. There's kids there my age. You know, I get to do, and I have so much more than I had at home. You know. So I hated when I knew I had scheduled visits coming up because a visit to me felt like it felt like a fucking interruption. The party's over here. I love my mom though, but it's something that I just knew. I knew not to mourn. I knew not to miss her too though, and I didn't. In years, I would start asking myself, is that normal for me to feel like that? Truth is, it is normal. It's not normal. Cause there was nothing normal about me. I'm special. I hung out with the special kids too. So I don't let people who think they special I don't really let them get away with that.
It has been a number of years since I began excavating the ruins of Kandar. I have retreated to a small cabin in the solitude of these mountains. Here I continued my research undisturbed by the myriad distractions of modern civilization and far from the groves of academia.
I love telling niggas how many years I've been doing this shit and being able to prove it to them. Especially before the age of Chat GPT and shit. Because now you got niggas online thinking they philosophers and shit, thinking they know something. Fast food ass niggas. But we know. We know, nigga. We know. I definitely know. Disingenuous ass niggas. Oh boy, it is the most sickening thing to see online. These niggas can't even think for themselves no more. I know why they gave niggas. I'm not playing anything. I was just playing something on Instagram. I love reading this from the Now Comedy Scriptures, the revised and updated translation of the sacred Gnostic text. Another word for sacred is secret. Another word for secret is hidden. Another word for hidden is the occult. The appearance of Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth, that's the God of the Old Testament. It says, after these things happened, Pistis Sophia, I should read when she gave birth to this nigga, but I'm skipping. I'll read that another day. No, I'll read it. So it's called The Origin of Sophia and the Powers of the World. It says, after the world of the immortals was brought to completion out of the infinite, a being with this likeness called Sophia actually means wisdom, by the way, flowed from Pistis, right? Pistis means wisdom and faith. So Sophia means wisdom, Pistis means faith. It says this being expressed its wish that it come to resemble the first light. And at once its wish appeared as a heavenly likeness with an incomprehensible greatness. This being came to be between the immortals and what came after them, like what is above, and Sophia served as a veil separating humanity from the things above. The aeon of truth has no shadow within it, because infinite light shines everywhere within it. There is a shadow, however, outside of it, and the shadow has been called darkness. From the shadow appeared a power set over the darkness, and the powers that came afterwards called the shadow limitless chaos. From it, every sort of deity emerged, one after another, along with the whole world. So the shadow came after, something that existed in the beginning, and then it became visible. The abyss also came from Pistis, whom we have mentioned. So here's where we get into the birth of this God of the Old Testament. When you read Revelations, or not Revelation, when you read Genesis, you'll see that it mentions the waters flowing over the waters, or it mentions waters in the beginning. Now, one of the first things a person sees, or what happens to a woman whenever she's getting ready to give birth, any woman can answer that better than me, the water breaks. So when you see waters, you gotta assume this is what you learn when you get these scriptures. You'll get to fill in the fucking pieces. Basically, you start getting pieces of that story that don't take away anything you learn from Genesis. It just enhances it. So it says, the shadow sensed that there was one stronger than it. It was jealous. And I'll read that shit again. I love getting on Christians' ass, because although I'm not a Christian, or whatever the case is, I grew up in a Christian church, so I've heard these stories. So when I read shit like this, I know exactly what it's talking about. I know exactly what it's referring to. But boy, oh boy, when niggas try to turn certain shit down, even if I'm not just giving them the information, but just talking about things in general, them niggas don't even know Genesis. Fuck out of here. The shadow sensed that there was one stronger than it. It was jealous, and when it became pregnant by itself, all of a sudden it gave birth to envy. Right? Since then, the principle of envy has appeared in all the aeons in their worlds. It says in their worlds. But envy turned out to be an aborted fetus without any spirit in it. It says, and it came into being as a shadow in an expanse of watery substance. Somebody giving birth here. Bitter wrath came into being from the shadow and was cast into a region of chaos. Since that day, watery substance has been visible. What lurked in the shadow flowed out and appeared in chaos. Just as all the afterbirth of woman who gives birth to a baby flows out, so also the matter that came into being from the shadow was cast out. Matter did not come out of chaos. It was in chaos, in a region of chaos. All right. Then it says the appearance of Yaldabaoth. So what you just reading basically, this was Pisces Sophia. This was Sophia giving birth, right? And then when you go and read Genesis and you read the beginning and it talks about the waters, I should just pull the goddamn scriptures up. Now this makes more sense to you. You learn that the nigga had just been born. Yeah. See, religion try to take the feminine the divine feminine out of it. It wants you to think that God is a motherfucking nigga, but God is actually a bitch. And we ain't talking about the nigga we're not talking about the nigga in the Old Testament. No, he's androgynous. He's neither male or female. So it says the appearance of Yaldabaoth. They don't want to tell you his name. They keep telling you his name is God, but that's not a name. That's a title. They don't want to tell you his name because if you if you had a name, you could reach for this. You could research this nigga, and then you'd be able to find out that actually, the further you go in history, the stories stay the same, but the names start changing. It gets interesting. It says the appearance of Yaldabaoth. After these things happened, Pisces came and appeared over chaotic matter, which had been expelled like an aborted fetus, without any spirit in it. For chaos is all limitless darkness and unfathomable water. When Pisces saw what came into being from her deficiency, she was disturbed. It says, in her disturbance appeared as something frightful. That means this motherfucking God of the Old Testament ain't nothing cute. Don't know why niggas think this nigga some fucking angel of light with some handsome face. These niggas are monsters. Oh yeah, monsters. When Pisces saw what came into being from her deficiency, she was disturbed. And her disturbance appeared as something frightful, and it fled in the chaos. It fled to her in the chaos. She turned to it and blew into its face in the abyss, below all the heavens, in the abyss. So they're already below all the heavens, right? When Pisces Sophia wanted to cause this thing with no spirit to be made into a likeness of the divine and rule over matter and all its powers, for the first time an archon appeared. An archon is a ruler. It means ruler or petty ruler. It says so when Pisces Sophia wanted to cause this thing with no spirit to be made into a likeness of the divine and rule over matter and all its powers, hence the word rule, for the first time an archon appeared. So this thing is a ruler. I told you the word archon means ruler or petty ruler. It rules. So this thing rules over matter and all its powers. For the first time an archon appeared, because that's what an archon is. It's a ruler. Out of the waters, so for the first time an archon appeared out of the waters, lion-like in appearance, androgynous, with great authority in himself, but ignorant of where he came from. I gotta read that again for niggas. When Pisces Sophia wanted to cause this thing with no spirit to be made into a likeness of the divine and rule over matter and all its powers, for the first time an archon appeared out of the waters, lion-like in appearance. Niggas love to say Lion of Judah and shit like that. And that's how they refer to him, but these niggas have no fucking idea. This is exactly what he looks like. It says, for the first time an archon appeared out of the waters, lion-like in appearance, which means he kind of looks like a lion. Androgynous, meaning both male and female. So niggas be like he's androgynous. It is androgynous. with great authority in himself, but ignorant, meaning he does not know where the fuck he came from. When Pistis saw him moving in the depths of the waters, she said to him, young man, move over here. Which is the meaning of Yaldabaoth. The word Yaldabaoth, his name means young man, move over here. Since when the faculty of speech has come to expression, and the faculty of speech pertains to the gods, angels, and people, the gods, angel, and people have brought to completion what has come into being by means of the word. I don't really understand what the fuck that means, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. It says the ruler Yaldabaoth is ignorant of the powers of Pistis. He did not see her face, but in the water he saw her likeness that spoke to him, and from the voice he called himself Yaldabaoth. Those who are perfect call him Ariel, because he is like a lion. After Yaldabaoth assumed authority over matter, Pistis Sophia withdrew up her light. Now, the interesting thing of this is that even in Genesis, he's flowing over the waters. You can literally go into Genesis and read that he was flowing over the waters in the beginning of Genesis. The nigga had just been born. Just as a baby, whatever the case is, born whatever the case is, it's pretty much aborted from the fetus, from the vagina, whatever the case is. It's a fetus. And then, however, it eventually looks up. It doesn't. Who would say a baby does and doesn't right know where it came from? It technically doesn't know where it came from, but then again, it does know where it came from in terms of, they've done studies and for a baby who was born can kind of sense, the mother, whatever the case is, right? Can't get all technical, I can't get all scientific with it, but you get what I'm saying. So then I'm gonna move over and I'm gonna read this last part. I'm not gonna read all this shit because I can go into this tomorrow or something or some other time. Yaldabaoth creates heaven and earth and produces sun. So niggas be like, you believe in God? I be like, which one? And then they just think I don't believe or whatever the case is, or I don't know, because I never say this God doesn't exist and this nigga didn't create. He didn't. So you saying he didn't create the fucking earth? You say he didn't create, nigga? Yes, but I'm saying there's more to it, right? So even here it tells you he creates heaven and earth and produces sons. So niggas think his only begotten son is Jesus. No, this nigga already had sons. That's something that you don't know though. But the priest knew this shit though. I'm sure I know Queen Elizabeth and them motherfuckers knew that. You ain't think they had this information? You think I'm the only nigga on planet with it? No, they already had this. When the ruler saw his greatness, he saw only himself and nothing except water and darkness. Hence Genesis, he's flowing over water and darkness, and then he says, let there be light. For niggas who know they Bible, right? Churchy niggas. When the ruler saw his greatness, he saw only himself and nothing else except water and darkness. He thought that only he existed. Because remember, you ever hear when they tell you how God said, I'm God and there's no other God but me? That's a very ignorant statement coming from him, because that's not true. His thought was completely by the means of the word in it, and appeared as a spirit moving to and from the waters. Moving to and from the waters is in Genesis. It says, when the spirit appeared, the ruler separated the watery substance to one region and the dry substance to another region. What is that saying? For instance, he tells you in Genesis he creates heaven and earth. He creates the material realm. From matter, the ruler created for himself a dwelling place and called it heaven. And from matter, he created a footstool and called it earth. So this is what I try to tell niggas. This is what we tell y'all. When you die and you go to the astral plane is still his realm. So even when you think you're going to escape earth by death, whatever the case is, the third dimension or the material realm, this is the lowest material realm. When you think you escape this nigga, whatever the case is, by getting to the astral plane, you haven't. The fourth dimension is still his realm, and it has 7 subdivisions, right? But you only read about those 7 subdivisions in the astral plane books. And here it calls it 7 heavens of chaos, though. So who made that connection where the case is? I can't tell you Bobby Hemmett and Panic did. For one, Bobby and Hemmett and Panic put me on these books and I made the motherfucking connection. You see? Yeah. Maybe somewhere in a lecture, Panic goes into this and makes the connection himself too. But I haven't heard Panic and them make this connection. But it's not to say that they didn't. It's damn sure not to say Bobby didn't. Because I know Bobby was like, exactly, you get it, nigga. That's correct. The 7, because we talk about, you know, whenever you leave here, whatever the case is, how to get beyond the astral plane. Panic did a whole fucking 18-hour lecture on what to do, how to die, and not come back here. Because if you die today, whatever the case is, you don't know enough, your black ass coming back here. And if you want to shit, piss, go to work for Sagility, or you want to work at Walmart, push fucking carts, you know what I'm saying, or have your boss cut you out and tell your black ass to be back tomorrow, whatever the case is, for the same bullshit, or sweat, you know, or whatever the fuck, get your heart broken, then bring your ass back to Earth, because Earth is a school for gods. You got to come here to learn. You got to have the human experience. And you ain't getting off this motherfucker until you complete whatever it is you're supposed to come down here to do. Problem is, when you come here, you're going to forget. And hopefully you get it, because programming sets in. Niggas start telling you Hitler is the worst motherfucker on earth. That's funny. White people do everything but just take some goddamn accountability, huh? They got to tell us Hitler was the worst man on the planet. Meanwhile, we was getting fucked over for 100 years, dog. How dare I look at Hitler as the worst man in the world? I'll never let my enemy tell me someone else is worse than them, when we still get our ass kicked over here for bullshit. I'm not coming back to Earth. That's it. You niggas can have this. There's no reason for me to come back here after no shit like this. I'm here to represent the families or whatever the case is. Get this shit and get the fuck out of here. And I really can give a fuck who gets it and who doesn't. I do not care. I know I better get it and never come back to this motherfucker again. This is the last time. This is definitely the last time. So from matter, the ruler created for himself a dwelling place and called it heaven. And from matter, he created a footstool and called it earth. So see, I told you niggas, it's not going to take anything away that you learn from the Bible. It's only going to enhance it, because this is the same shit the Bible said. Did he not create heaven and earth? Because, oh boy, do niggas just, as soon as you question them about God, they start questioning you as if you, do you or do you not? What fucking difference does it make? How does that affect you if I do or if I don't? I don't worry about what the fuck no one else thinks, honestly, if I'm not there to ask them. And honestly, I ain't asking them shit I can go find for myself at this point. There's too much information out here. After this, the ruler had a thought in accordance with his nature, and he created an androgynous being by means of the word. He opened his mouth and cooed to him. Oh, who cooed? Coo, coo, coo. We do that to babies and shit. The child opened his eyes and saw his father, and he said to him, E. So his father called him Yao. The ruler created a second son and cooed to him. The child opened his eyes and said to his father, So his father called him Eloah. The ruler created a third son and cooed to him. The child opened his eyes and said to his father, Az. So his father calls him Astaphael. These are the 3 sons of the father. Did I just reveal something to you niggas? The 3 sons, huh? Of the father. Niggas talking about the Father, Spirit, and the Holy Ghost, nigga. You got some shit to learn here, nigga. The 7 heavens of chaos, that's why I'm gonna fucking leave it. And there's a lot more to that beginning story than what you think, because Adam's story is in here too, of course, because he gets created right after this. But the funny thing is, Adam and them already existed. What the God of the Old Testament does is creates them in His likeness, not because He creates them in His image according to what He creates them in His image according to what He's already seen. So He basically tries to recreate something that He already saw. And what he does after that is he traps the souls inside of this thing called a human body. Oh, it gets real spooky in the book when you find out how he did all this or whatever the case is. Niggas thought God was some nigga with 2 arms. This nigga is a motherfucking alien, nigga. It's an extraterrestrial. You ever looked at a dragonfly up close, nigga? You ever asked yourself what the fuck created something that needed to look like that? Oh, wait till you find out all you niggas are monsters. You ain't no different from a skunk, nigga. You ain't no different from a hippo. You think a hippo look at you and think you cute, nigga? You look weird. You look odd. I shouldn't spend a lot of time doing this at all, honestly. I feel panicked. You niggas need to go get the Gnostic scriptures. Niggas be like, I want to know the truth. But this shit gonna piss you off. Wait till you find out how Eve and them was raped. Oh yeah. They fucked them over in that garden. Niggas be like, God sees everything, and then you go read Genesis, and when after she eats the apple, after Adam and her eat the apple, whatever the case is, the nigga they start covering themselves, right, with leaves and shit. And then God comes back and he's like, where were you? I was looking for you and shit. I thought the nigga knew everything. All I'm saying is the contradiction is right there. Niggas say God is an all-seeing, all-knowing God. That's a lie though. If you knew and if you know every goddamn thing, for one, you would have saw the bullshit coming. Therefore, you wouldn't have needed to flood the earth because you would have already corrected it. But if a person whose creation is perfect, why the fuck would you need to make corrections to something that's perfect? See, the thing is, you don't want these niggas to start critically thinking. Don't get niggas to critically think. Get them to believe something by any means necessary, even against their own will, and you do it through fear. That's how you control these niggas. Well, I've already bitten from the motherfucking tree, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. Yes, right, I'm the rebel, nigga. I am the motherfucking adversary, nigga. And even if there is only one person in class, that's all there needs to be. No one needs 30 fucking people. How dare I go to TikTok and tell some niggas some shit they ain't asked to hear? That's why I give out information when I feel like it. Don't fuck about telling these niggas anything. These niggas already think they know every fucking thing anyways. And half these niggas, most of these niggas don't want to know nothing anyways. If it ain't about no fucking money. Niggas still trying to figure out how to fucking obtain a mortgage. How to own some shit. Babies. Trying to figure out how they can get a little bit more. Nigga ain't gonna die with it anyways. You ain't gonna bury yourself with it. You damn sure ain't taking it to the astral plane. Fuck out of here. It's the end game, nigga. Oh, fuck all this shit. I gave up on this shit already. I was never interested in none of this shit. I'm talking about this material shit. I can care less about these niggas in their hive mind thinking. All of them want the same shit. How dare. When the world says they want green, nigga, I want purple. Niggas down here are sick. Mentally ill. It's nasty out there. Imagine going to sleep, waking up, thinking about getting some money, and that's all you think about. Go listen to these niggas who are millionaires. Go listen to Future and them. They tell you all the time they still grinding because they want to get richer. God damn. I don't want to be next to no nigga like that. Maybe be next to a nigga like that long enough to get a little bit of a piece of that pie and get the fuck out the way. Because it could all be gone, nigga. It don't really exist any fucking way. It's never enough for these niggas. That's why these rappers go to jail for stupid shit. The nigga that went to Dallas to go rob Gucci Man, or whatever the case is, dumbass nigga. Pooh Shiesty. Dumbass nigga just got out of motherfucking prison after doing damn near 5 years. You want to pull up to the goddamn music, the radio, to the music label, whatever the case is, and you want to put yourself in a situation that's going to land your dumb ass back into prison? Are you stupid? Or do the niggas or is there someone in your camp who really doesn't like you? Because what nigga in their right mind would understand you as the breadwinner, the one that's gonna save these niggas from poverty so they don't have to go back to the block all fucking day or stay in the hood and potentially be killed over gang turf? Why the fuck would they let you go risk your fucking freedom and your financial stability like that? Why would they let you do that? Who the fuck would let you crash out? Some nigga on your team who really don't like you. That's who will allow you to do it. Oh, do I think Pushashi is ignorant? Fuck yeah. I think you're very ignorant to want to get out here and actually live and prove to the world that you really live by what you say. But you're a fucking millionaire. And I guarantee your motivation for getting this money was so you can get the fuck out of your situation. But no. Niggas love attention more than they love the money. It's like, I got the money, but I gotta show the world needs to see me though. You know where that stems from? Not enough attention at home, nigga. Mama and daddy didn't give you enough attention, you dumbass niggas. Them niggas get all the money. They get all the material shit. I get to observe them niggas. I get to observe all that. Them niggas get shot in the head. They get killed or whatever the case is, and all that shit goes goodbye. It's over with. They can't stay out of low vibrational places. The music they make, whatever the case is, actually feeds that energy. So, although they might have shown them to a venue, whatever the case is, to perform, they actually summoned that energy. That energy shows up where the case is, and it will destroy them because you can't destroy the energy. It has to go somewhere. Pushaisi is exactly where he's supposed to be. Even if he didn't do anything, that's the point. You didn't do anything. Why would you even show up in that situation? You wouldn't be in there if you didn't do anything, though. You in there because you did something, nigga. And niggas try to justify it. You had niggas out there saying, you know, you shouldn't just be playing with no street nigga. Why are we gonna make this about street shit? Didn't the nigga just get out from doing time in the feds? He just got out. No. He's much more satisfied with the world watching him and truly seeing that he actually lives out what he raps about. That's what motivates him. That's what he likes. Even at the cost of his own fucking freedom. And you think the billionaire that you saw that says evil, whatever the fuck he said, you think he's bad? You think that nigga's bad? Get around some shiesty niggas that want to harm niggas. Up millions. At least that nigga ain't bothering nobody. He probably put you on. Then again, that sign's probably to ward niggas the fuck off too, though. I could see it. I would have knocked on that nigga's door. Because my question is, could you explain to me exactly what that sign means? You niggas ain't never curious enough just to want to know some shit. Because that ain't exactly where they hide little children and shit at. You know what I'm saying? They hide children in places that have smiley faces on it and shit. You know, places you would never really think to look. You niggas got it backwards. All this shit is backwards anyways. Probably the most friendliest, wholesome billionaire you could have ever met. Probably would have told your ass the truth too. Yeah, my people owned slaves back in the day. So what happens is my father's father ends up selling a such and such, and then I just, you know, it just amounts to generational wealth. And here I am today. I just made a little bit more investments. At least he gave it to your ass straight. No, because you niggas think evil has to look like something you were taught to be against. But you have no idea what evil really is. What is it? What is bad? What is good other than your funky ass perception of something? Because what's good to you might be bad to somebody else, and what's bad to you might be good to someone else. You mean niggas want to play moral games, you got to start thinking about shit like that. We throw morality out over here. It don't do too well in the occult. However, there's action and reaction. It might not be a good idea to slap me. I'll kill you. He only hit you. Thus, the Carmelo Anthony situation. Oh, yeah. You touch me, I'll fucking destroy you. You had no business touching me. And don't touch me to fuck around and find out. It's simple. You could walk away. You don't agree with something? You don't touch people. You don't agree with something? You really stay the fuck out of the way. I don't walk into incoming traffic. I see a nigga with a gun, I don't walk towards him. Oh no, I really don't got nothing to say to him. I'm finna get the fuck out of the way. Bullets are hot. They hurt. They kill. White people don't think you have the right to defend yourself, even if it's at the expense of killing. You don't have that right here in America. That's what this trial was about. That's what it was supposed to send the message to you niggas. Let you know you don't kill, nigga. Okay. All right. All right, chat. All right, Lakeisha. Sleep well. See y'all tomorrow.